profile and a little flower over here. And it has a few cheesy web elements to remind everyone of what the internet was like in the time period that we are talking about. Like, for example, that. So I thought we would start off the panel with this quote here. It's by a girl who's named Naomi. She's doing her PhD dissertation in Australia on what she calls domain girls. And I'll just read the quote to you because it really kind of puts together why I think this topic is important. And it's, we were the forerunners of blogs, LiveJournal, MySpace, the whole damn thing. We bought domains with pocket money. We doled out subdomains like they were candy, and we designed in colors of black, white, purple, red, and sometimes pink. That's why this is the really ugly template, because when we made our websites, I know pretty much everyone here, it was black background with white text. So everything looked pretty much like this. We coded everything by hand, which I know I did. We tried all the latest in JavaScript, and we bitched and ranted like nobody's business. We were hosted between 1997, which is when I started my online journal, and 2003-ish. We were aged between 13 and 21. We were girls, but there were boys too, like Mark, if you let them in the Clubhouse store. So I really like that quote, and it really, when I first read it, I got kind of weepy, because it's really a lot of what my life is about. So, what this is a little retrospective on the history of blogging and online journals. It's props to the teen early adopters who started everything. It's this idea of overshare and how a lot of people in the past couple years have their panties in a twist about it, but we all know that people have been doing this kind of stuff for years and years. So again, like I said, if you want to talk about it on Twitter or anything else, the hashtag we want is overshare. And this little graphic right here, I don't know if you can see it, it's a graphic from a web ring that was called Maidens of the Heart, that their website is still up. I was not allowed to enter the Maidens of the Heart web ring because I cursed too much on my online journal. I'm trying really hard not to curse right now. This is like giving it all I got.
Oh, that's so old school.
What this isn't. When this panel went up on the Picker last summer, a lot of people left me comments that were like, are you going to talk about stalking and how scary it is to be a young girl online, and it's the scariest place ever. And this isn't about that. This isn't about fear. This isn't about like horror stories and how, that's not what it's about. It's not a how-to, even though I can't imagine anyone in this room doesn't know what I'm talking about. So, back in the day, we used those under construction signs. Before blogs were online journals or diaries, even though back then we had a distinction, like there was an online journal, which was a web page where you had different entries about your day, and then blogs, as we thought of it, were like just links, like a page of, here are my favorite pages of the day. And I remember that we always thought that online journals were better than blogs because online journals were our writing, it was our soul, it was everything we wanted. And blogs were just, some dude, here are the links, here's Hamster Dance or whatever else it was. Before, you had to actually have some technical know-how to have a site or online journal. All of us knew HTML, all of us knew how to do, FTP. Everyone, you had to have some, you had to be a little dorky. Now it's totally different, as we all know. It's, Tumblr, and it's just as easy as it can be. You could actually be anonymous if you wanted to be, because there isn't that overlap that there is now of everything online and real life are the same thing now. Before, you could actually have a completely separate online identity, which is, I think, the reason a lot of teenagers were drawn to it, because you could be this totally different person online, and you can make friends. And then lots of grown-ups had online journals. Like I remember there was Diarist.net and some other selective web rings. But huge subculture of teens did it, like our